Hey, so I got a new hammock that I want to show you guys. I was really sad when my old one broke. It was a hammock that I had bought in Brazil and I really liked it. It was kind of like this rug and I spent a lot of time in it, but that was 4 years ago and it was a 4-year-old hammock and I kind of left it outside in all weather. And it wasn't a super like well-made hammock or anything like that. It was literally just 30 reais, which was about 10 American dollars at the time when I bought it. And it was a 2-person hammock and it was super comfy and I just loved it. But because of how sad I've been this spring since my hammock broke, my husband went ahead and got me a new one. So what I got is the DoubleNest Outfitters DoubleNest hammock. So again, it's a 2-person hammock and I'm gonna set it up for the first time. I'm very excited. So the cool thing with this is that, like with my old hammock, it was really hard to take down and put back up. And with this, it actually comes with these carabiner clips on the end so that you can just clip it down and put it back up. It's so much easier to not leave it outside in all weather the way that my old one had to be basically left outside all the time. Also, I picked green and yellow because I love Brazil and that's the colors on the Brazilian flag. So when you buy an DoubleNest Outfitters hammock, it's made of this like kind of like a parachute material. I don't know that it's actually parachute material, but it's really strong and really thin at the same time. And when you buy a hammock, the hammock is literally just the hammock by itself. Like what I just pulled out of this little carrying bag is it. This bag, the carrying bag, actually is attached to it too, so you're not going to lose it, and it's got the buckle that kind of compacts it all down together. So in order to hang this up, you can't just hang this unless you have a hammock frame that these will reach, which these are kind of close, so mine didn't personally. You need to buy some straps, and I did a little bit of research about which straps went with which hammock, and we decided to get the DoubleNest Outfitters Atlas Chroma straps. So these straps, again, sold separately. There are some packs on Amazon where you can get the strap and the hammock together, but that's not what we did. So I'm just opening my straps for the first time. And they came in their own little mesh carrying bag too, so that was really cool. I like that everything is so compact and tight. And basically the way that this works is it's just this strap, and I'm gonna strap this around and clip my carabiner into one end, and then the other end has loops for like half the distance. That way, no matter how far around I have to pull it, I can get the right length. So I snugged it up really tight, and I was actually a little bit worried that I may have snugged it up a little bit too tight, but I don't think I did. I snugged it up as tight as it would go because I know my frame, my hammock frame, has a little bit of slack to it and it flexes a little bit. So I made the straps as short as they could go, and honestly, it's perfect. And there's so much room in here. I could definitely fit my husband in here with me. No problem, no issue whatsoever. This is gonna be so fun, and we can actually take it places with us as opposed to my old hammock, which was just kind of like that rug material and you just couldn't go anywhere with it. It had to absolutely stay where it was, basically. This would probably work better if I actually like folded it up rather than just shoving it. But supposedly you're supposed to be able to just shove it in there and it's all fine. Look at that. Now I just take this strap, loosen it a little, wrap it around, and voila, I can tighten it and keep it packed down nice and snugly. Now this is gonna be way more interesting because I have to like roll this up all the way. Voila, they fit right back in the bag. Now I'm gonna try and set it up between these two trees. Wish me luck. This should be an interesting endeavor. Apart because I had to make the straps as long as they would go before I could clip them up. Also, this tree is huge. You would definitely need to buy a longer strap to put it around trees like that on a regular basis because that took a lot of effort for me to get it all the way around that big tree. It's also comfy to sit in sideways. I can definitely tell that the hammock is pulled a lot tighter here than it was in my brace on the porch. But still, I didn't have an issue with like getting into it, getting out of it or anything like that. I still have space. I could definitely still squeeze my husband in here, even though it would be definitely a lot tighter here than it would be up front. So I think it'd be nice if I had two trees that are closer together, which I don't. These are pretty much the two closest trees on my whole place. So I think for staying home, I'll just set it up on the porch, no big deal. But I definitely would not have a problem with setting this up out in the wilderness. Like, it's really easy to set up, it's really easy to take down, and I can like pack it in my bag with zero issue. It's so small and lightweight, and I'm just excited to take this. My dog is excited too, like he's even crying about it. And he knows exactly who I'm talking about. Don't you, Franklin? What's wrong, Franklin? What's wrong? Ah, try not to fall. So just out of curiosity, because we already know that we can roll up the straps and fit them in the bag, I'm just gonna ball them up and see if I can still fit them, because rolling them up took forever last time and I was just like, I want this to go quick. So Here we go. I'm just shoving them in the bag. I just kind of grabbed them off the trees, and actually this isn't too bad. Very quick and convenient. If you're thinking about getting a hammock, Eagle's Nest Outfitters is the way to go. It's definitely, I was a little bit worried it was a little pricey at first, but considering I only paid $10 for my previous hammock, I'm hoping this is gonna last me like at least 10 years, if not more. Definitely worth the price. I hope you guys liked this review. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want more, because I'm planning on doing more of these. And I have a lot of stuff that I use that's really cool, and a lot of things that I wish there were videos about before I bought them that I could have watched. So enjoy.